Hello again from the Plagne. I'm currently sat on the sun terrace of Monica's in Plagne. Good place to be. As you can see, it's looking like it's shaping up to be a really good day. The sun has come out. Finally, the sun has come out, and we have some of the best snow of the season and probably in the Alps at the moment. So in terms of the weather that we've had lately, well, it's kind of been a bit of a mixed ride, to be perfectly honest. We had the last 2 weeks has been up and down. We had Storm Dylan, then we had Storm Eleanor, neither of which sound particularly harmful storms, but yeah, they brought a lot of snow to the area. Then at the start of this week, we were expecting just to be brushed by a storm pattern called Retour d'Est. That actually transpired to be quite a lot more than we expected, than any of the forecasters predicted. It brought in around 55 centimetres of snow. That was Monday night into Tuesday. Hence, Tuesday, the riding was absolutely fantastic. I mean, it's really quiet at the moment, and with all that fresh snow that came down, it was off the scale. I've been riding a very long time, and honestly, it was one of the best days I've ever had on a snowboard. Wednesday, again, we saw a bit of cloud come in, and then Thursday, yesterday, it broke a little. We had a really nice morning, and then it got cloudy again in the afternoon. So today we've woken up to this, so forgive me if this report is slightly short. It's for good reason. I want to leave. But yeah, conditions are about as good as they get at the moment. In terms of snow depth, up on the glacier we have, I think, about 320, 330. That's at 3,000 metres. The glacier hasn't been open for what seems like a lifetime. The depth up there, I think, is just stopping them being able to open it, but obviously they'll be working at that. In the villages, well, the main station rather, kind of where I am, so Plagne, Belcourt, Village Sauvaille, etc. We're looking at around let me just check, I think it's 175, and down in the smaller satellite villages it is 35 centimetres. So moving on to the weather, the forecast is that today is going to be a stunning day. I think the same for Saturday and Sunday. Coming into Monday, there is a change on the horizon again. It looks as though we are going to get fairly substantial snow from Tuesday next week, I think. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. The longer term forecast I've been looking at say that that's quite a prolonged spell. So we will be looking at more considerable snow. So if you're coming out here this weekend, you can expect kind of everything actually. You're going to have sunny days to start with, and then have the joy of some fresh snow. And really, I mean, the snow we have already is fantastic, but having a top up, I think Tuesday is looking somewhere in the region of about half a metre. It's looking quite tasty anyway. So you should be getting some great conditions. In terms of the open runs at the moment, you can see we've kind of got almost a full house at the moment actually. I think all of the greens are open, the majority of the blues are open, same with the reds, and in terms of the blacks I think it's about around half, 11 out of 19 I think. So yeah, if you can head out here, then now would be a very good time. We will obviously be keeping you up to date with everything in terms of the snow conditions, piste opening, etc. If you follow us on Facebook, you will get the alerts in terms of when we've made new posts, etc., which link you through to the site where you can get further information.